Hello, this is Josh Hunter, presently in the city of Santa Monica, California. And I don't have any particular theme or whatever for this video. I'm just trying to preserve like a type of heat. You know, my issues that primarily are. I mean, things have been pretty warm over the last couple of years, or the last year or so. But I've been praying for warmth for a long time. So anyway, since I know that I'm going to be like a very popular YouTuber, I want to preserve this feeling. Like, I don't know, I've been doing some. I tried doing something which I used to do like probably about like 10, 11 years ago, and since I've been doing it, I've been feeling like a door is being closed, like a drafty window is being closed, and I think it makes me feel pretty neat. Now when I say successful YouTuber, you gotta try and understand what I mean, because a successful YouTuber might mean like having like no one know who I am. To me, that may be my definition of success, but I haven't quite yet defined what it means to be a successful YouTuber. And so, because I still don't know how to react. I mean, I don't know like if people, nobody who I knew, or nobody who I know has seen this. So all of this is like I got like 200 something videos, but there's no like, I'm not reacting to people actually seeing this. For all, I mean, this could very well, I mean, it's not necessarily real to me, and so I think it's important to preserve this feeling. Sorry, I was a little greasy in my last video, and I noticed the grease, and so I just wanted to put this feeling of like not, you know, of it still of just not, because I'm an old school guy. I'm not like, the internet is like this new thing to me. I mean, granted, I've been around, during the internet's. In fact, I was one of the first people to ever even use the internet, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, all right, the internet became popular like in like the mid '90s. Okay, so I started using the internet in the mid '90s. So technically speaking, like this new thing, I'm like one of the first people. I'm like a part of a group of like the first people who ever fucking use the internet. So that makes me like really important. That's what I'm saying. Once more, you know what? All right. So in a couple. Anyway, the main point of this video is I just want to preserve this feeling, because I slightly got it. Because I slightly got a sense of what my audience is, and like what they'll fucking like, what they'll like about my channel. Because it's all like, so far it's like, who would just listen to like some guy just like, but I got a sense of who my audience is, and I don't know, it makes me feel kind of nice, like, because I don't like, I mean, I like the idea of being like absurdly popular, but I want to make sure you guys don't lose your identity. So sometimes it's not, I don't want people like thinking that like somehow imitating me is going to be to their benefit. It will be to your benefit to be, I'm not going to tell you to be yourself, because some people shouldn't be themselves. Like, they got to survive, and if they, anyway. But I don't think that, even if you like me, or like, you like admire me or something, it's very important that you, don't feel like you have to like imitate me. And I'm not saying that anybody has been, but I'm just saying, like, when I see, people who are like particularly popular, people want, like, they want to imitate, they want to do imitations. Anyway, once I get a better setup, I'm gonna do like, I shouldn't say that, because maybe it's like a special thing. I don't know. Yeah, boy, here we go. Also, I mean, there's so many things that I've never had to deal with. Like, so what I'm thinking about is like, if people start like acknowledging me, like saying, "Oh, you do exist," like, how am I supposed to respond to this? Like, for example, I've never been in a situation where there are like 4 ladies who are like, "We find you attractive and we want to spend lots of time with you." I never had to deal with that. I don't know what's the math on that. What would I say? Like, if I was like, all right, let's say I wake up tomorrow, and like 4 ladies come up to me and they're like, "Josh, we think you're pretty neat, and we want to spend a lot of time with you." How do I react? What do I do? What's the dynamic? Well, I get a sign-up sheet. The first thing I do is like, okay, you each are allotted a certain amount of time. You can choose amongst yourselves what is the appropriate time for each member, and you can write your name down on a list, and you can say, okay, I get this many hours, I get this many hours, and I get this many hours, and that's how you break it up. And if you guys want to spend all the time at the same time, then you can do that as well. Very simple. I hadn't thought of that. Sorry, I'm having a live kind of like brainstorm, and I just answered my own question. I mean, there's not going to be like any fucking or anything, but I mean, just like general, just like hanging out and watching television and you know, drinking beers. Like I said, I'm just like a hangout guy. Like I was recently, like you don't understand how much I don't want to have a child. Like this is like the thing, like the thing that I want the least is to be someone's father. And if that means that I never have sex, then that's what I gotta fucking do. Because the idea of having a child is like this fucking repellent thing. It's a repellent thing. The idea of like, oh, you gotta bring one more fucking being into this shitstorm. No way, no way. So any lady who's hanging out with me, you gotta realize there ain't no hanky panky going on here. It's just good old fashioned Scrabble and Bible. I don't know. I think it'll be hard. I think it'll be hard for people to like want to hang out with me. Anyway, I'm just trying to preserve this feeling. That's all. Like if I become like an asshole, I want to make sure that I'm able to. I want to take good notes. I feel warmer too. I feel like. Oh God.